We are excited about the elaboration room.
I am excited about this.
Welcome to the Elaboration Room with Reverend Yo and Reverend Harris.
Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us in the Elaboration Room with two sisters of one. We thank you for being with us once again as we are coming to you with something else to consider.
That's right.
So tonight we are talking about, this is really going to be a conversation piece. So we're really talking about tonight, pick yourself up. Healing requires participation. And so because sis brought this one up. So when sis brought this one up, I was like, huh? And actually right before we came on, I was like, okay.
Huh?
So it came to my mind, like one of the greatest misconceptions that we have about healing is believing that God will do everything while we do nothing at all. And to me, that's one of the most misconceptions that some people get, because yes, God is a healer. Yes, God is a restorer. Yes, God is a deliverer. But throughout scripture, healing almost always involves some type of participation. That's just how I see it. So think about it. When the blind man, he had to wash. The crippled man, he had to stand. The woman with the issue of blood, she had to press through that crowd. The man with the withered hand, he had to stretch out what he couldn't when he couldn't move. But healing is God's miracle, but participation is our responsibility. And I'm not quite sure if Sissy is going that way with this. That's what came, to me with that because we're always waiting for someone else to rescue us in whatever situations, where many people wait for years for people to apologize to them or for some type of closure, someone to change, or some type of validation or permission while life continues moving forward. So healing begins, in my opinion, the moment we stop giving other people control over our future. And sometimes the hardest person to pick up really is ourselves. So that's my beginning take on this. I'm going to throw the ball over in Sissy's court because I'm sure she'll give me some more ideas as she goes through talking. But that's where I was hoping she's going today because that's the thought I had. Go ahead, sis.
I'm going to stop letting you start because
Why?
you just go ahead and you go through the whole thing and then you say, oh, but I'm not starting this. I'm going to throw it in Sissy's court. We want to thank you guys for supporting us. We want to thank you for watching us. And we want to thank you for sending us ideas.
Yeah.
We really enjoy the encouragement. When you guys are talking to us, we wish you would make more comments on each individual episode. Share your opinion, join the conversation. We always leave an invitation for you to join the conversation. We want to know what you think about what we are saying. You may have a total different opinion of what we are saying, and that is fine. Let's get a dialogue going, even if it's in the comments section, because we don't know what you say or how, whatever it is you say something, we hope you say it gently, nicely and respectfully.
Yeah.
But we don't know, maybe your thoughts will trigger someone else's thoughts who's watching and they're trying to figure it out, what's going on in their life and how whatever we are saying in each episode, how it's going to help them, as we are always offering something else to consider. So we just want to let you know that we appreciate each and every one of you, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube. And we do encourage you to hit that follow button or hit the subscribe button so you know when new episodes are uploaded. I know we always let you know we do it on Mondays, but You can watch it anytime. So when you turn on your computer and it says a new episode has been uploaded, you are right there with it right away. So, yes, thank you.
Yeah, because I was like, huh? But hey, she did a whole infomercial. I thought she was gonna
Yes,
work right
that's
into
what I
the
thought you.
topic.
That's what I be thinking that you're gonna do when you say, "Oh, I'll start us out," and then you go knee deep.
Because normally I throw all that stuff in at the end. And that's true. Everybody probably don't watch all the way to the end, but
So catch them in the beginning. Catch them in the beginning
well,
when
you
we
can do that
say
when you
hello.
open. When I open, I want to get straight to the point.
So yes, our topic today. I done lost our topic today.
Yeah, yeah, because
Pick yourself up.
you did a
Make
whole
it
infomercial.
personal. Make it personal. Pick yourself up because healing does require our participation, our healing, whether it's emotional or spiritual or mental. And we know that often that those categories, that emotional piece, that mental piece, the spiritual piece will affect our physical being.
Mhm.
So that's where the picking yourself up requires our participation. There was I'm going to start out, there was a joke that I'm probably going to get wrong. And don't laugh. This man was stranded in the middle of the ocean. And I'm sure he was like just floating and he knew his demise was coming. God sent a boat. But when the boat arrived and said, the person on the boat said, "Take my hand, let me help you." He said, "I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God. I'll be all right. I'm waiting on God." God sent a helicopter. And when the helicopter hovered over him, they dropped a line and they said, "Grab the line." And the man said, "That's okay. I've prayed to God. I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God." And the helicopter left. And there was another thing, and you guys can put that in the comment because there was three things that God sent. And so all of a sudden the voice of God spoke to the man and says, "What are you doing?" And the man said, "I'm waiting on you to save me." And God said, "I sent a boat and I sent a helicopter. Why didn't you get on one?" Our healing requires our participation. God invites us to actively participate in our healing. I know I messed that joke up, but I know it fell flat. But we have to, oh Lord, I done lost all my trains of thought. We have to be active in our healing, whether it is seeking God in prayer, that's act doing our faith, walk with God, listening to God. And I thought about the song, "Mary, Mary, take these shackles off my hands so I
Shackles
can
off my
dance."
feet.
Off my
Take the
feet. So,
shackles
see,
off
I'm
my
messing
feet.
everything up. Off my feet so I can dance. We will allow ourselves to become shackled with old stuff. And therefore, we are blocking the opportunity for our healing because we won't let go of old stuff to allow a healing process to come. Faith and in a way of healing is not a passive thing. It's trusting and it's an action word and it's believing in whatever it is. If it's our spiritual healing, it's doing these things. If we think about it when it comes to forgiveness, when we don't forgive someone, we're holding ourselves bondage. I just recently was telling someone, I said the person who hurt you is probably going on with their life and they don't even know that you are being held captive by
Mm-hmm.
what they've done to you.
Yep.
So letting go of bitterness is a choice. And then that releases us when we can let those things go, when we can let those things that have us weighed down, past wounds, that again, I say, the person who did it has gone on with their life and they don't even realize that you are being held by whatever it was. And then persevering is another participation that we can do. You know, healing is a process, but it has to involve our willingness for it to take place, our willingness to do the things that will make us stronger. And as we know, everything is always connected. Um, I preached a sermon a few weeks ago, and I spoke about the lack of community, the lack of people coming into the church house, that there is something that happens when we participate in that gathering. There are neurons and chemicals within us that occur when we are physically in each other's presence. And we need that when encouragement is being given, not through a text. You're not going to get the same feeling, not on a phone call. You are not going to get those same processes working within you. But when you are physically in someone's presence, and that is coming in and participating in worship together with fellow believers. So I'm going to stop right there and let you go ahead, sis, and do part two of your talk.
Well, I don't really have a part two of my talk. That's why I said I was gonna feed off what you said. So something you said,
You
is
know I'm just teasing her. Don't be out there.
The Elaboration Room with two sisters of one. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode every Monday at 6 p.m.